Hey, everybody. It's a beautiful Monday, May the 3rd. It's National Paranormal Day, and it's time for the Wise Guys and Girl, sponsored by Kmart, home to ghostly savings and the best in defunct retail. Kmart, love where you're locked down. As always, let's start with Sir and the weather.
Well, I wouldn't say a magnificent Monday, but it's not too bad at this point. Currently 10 degrees, which is as warm as it's going to get today, under a mix of sun and cloud, and it looks like more rain on its way this afternoon. Tuesday, Wednesday, more of the same, but the plants will love it. And not for nothing, but today's random shout-out goes out to coasters and stationery, although I could never figure out why coasters stay put and stationery is usually on the move.
Well, we lift our spirits on National Paranormal Day with people who believe in paranormal activities. Ghostbusters are encouraged to get together and share their experiences with each other. I did a Google search for paranormal activity and learned that most cities have a house or location that holds a mystical presence. I'm convinced that ghosts are living at The Hague. Absolutely convinced. This one right now keeps trying to deceive me, but I can see right through them. It may, though, have come from across the street. I think this ghost crossed the road because it was a poultrygeist. Let that sink in for a second.
It's in.
And out.
I'm still thinking.
And if your only friend is ghosting you, who are you going to call? All right. Well, we got a couple of choices for today's tune. It is time for Tunes with Tamik. What are we listening to today? I'm thinking it might be Twilight Zone by Golden Earring.
No, I actually moved it today. So today I was thinking of, when I think of paranormal, I only think of one person, and that's J.J. Abrams. And J.J. Abrams, I mean, he's the king of paranormal in my eyes. And what's interesting about JJ is JJ wrote the theme songs for like all of his shows that he's done. And my favorite show from JJ Abrams is called Fringe. Does anybody remember that show? Nobody? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay. It ran for 5 seasons. It starred Joshua Jackson, an Australian actress by the name of Anna Torv, John Noble, who is a pretty famous Australian actor and he's really great actor, Lance Reddick, and keep going down the line. It was an incredible cast. If you're into paranormal stuff, and somewhat kind of, oh, by the way, Leonard Nimoy was also in Fringe.
Ooh.
Like, it was like, and his appearance, when you see him, you're like, it's one of those moments, right? But it honestly, my all-time favorite show, makes you really think, which I love shows that make you think. It does entertain, makes you laugh, makes you cry, makes you do all those things. You run the gamut of all the emotions. And even though a lot of the stuff is very far-fetched, it is also stuff that you're like, that could really happen, which is what makes the paranormal, to me, that genre so interesting, because all of it has to be pulled out of reality. That's what makes it interesting. That's what makes you want to watch it. And so today we're going to go soundtrack, and we're going to go to the soundtrack of Fringe, but particularly the theme song that JJ wrote. And a lot of people think it's kind of based on a song by Johann Sebastian Bach, the famous, of course, classical composer. So there's a little bit of an homage there, but the theme song that was written is a beautiful song. Of course, it's instrumental. But it really is that music that makes you think of the paranormal. A lot of stringed instruments, including piano and violin, and just really kind of makes you think through life, you know? So this is, I guess, a dual thing. If you can watch Fringe, see if it's up your alley, it is an excellent show, 5 seasons. You can get through them pretty quickly. But that theme song, beautifully written by J.J. Abrams, such a talented creator.
I'm sorry to make your ghosts are way too highbrow for my liking. Bach, seriously? And you overlooked Ray Parker Jr.?
That
Ghostbusters.
was easy. Okay, so if you want, here's the thing, because I never know anymore what Google's gonna block for things. But so yes, Ghostbusters is like obviously the song. Everybody knows. But I do want to introduce people to Fringe, and I was like, the music, and also the music that they use. Paul, you would love the music that they use is so varied in the show. If you have Spotify is an awesome playlist, and I think Amazon Music and I think Apple Music as well has a playlist of all the songs that they use in the show. And music was a huge part of the show, and really a lot of paranormal shows, music and theme songs are a huge part, just bringing the viewer into the show. So there you are. That's my pick for today. Sorry to disappoint you, Ghostbusters lovers, but you can listen to that song anyway. You can go ahead and listen to Ghostbusters, no problem.
And check out Paul's Spotify list, Bagpipes and Paranormality.
No, that's abnormality.
Well, keep checking out the paranormal because the truth is out there. All right, it is time for Ventures with Venturo. Venturo, what have you got for us today?
Typical Monday motivation. This one is from Naya Rappaport. Don't be afraid to get no's, make mistakes, and fail multiple times. That's going to give you a thicker skin to follow your passion and your own road. All right, so get out there, guys. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be a magnificent week. Just do what you have to do. That's it from Ventures with Venturo.
It's amazing. There's so many things to fail at, right? The list just goes on and on and on. I can't wait to get out there and fail at something today. Well, it is Monday. Time for Monday's Mystery.
Well, what a weekend. Like, my house is haunted. Like, every room you're in, the poltergeist is either like moving things or like there's this cold breeze going through. What I just don't understand is the only place it doesn't happen is the living room.
Head shakes all around. Well, that is it for us, everyone. Thanks to our fans and friends for hanging in there with us. Have a great Monday. We are the Wise Guys and Girl, leaving you smarter and happier than you were yesterday.